Hello guys, so today I am here with a new unboxing video. The video is going to be about a mechanical gaming keyboard. You can see it's from HP. Its name is HP Mechanical Gaming Keyboard GK320. It is the model of the keyboard. So we'll talk about all the specifications and everything, but before that let's unbox this keyboard first. After that we'll talk about everything. Keyboard, so it is gold plated, but it is not braided, but the quality of wire is very good, very high quality. So let us take this thing out. We have got some warranty manual, user manual, all these things. We'll check it out, but first let me take it out. So we have taken the keyboard out of the box. You can see it is such a sleek design, looks so good. Just look at this thing, sleek and black design, and just look how thick this thing is. Just look at its dimensions, so thick. If you compare it to my computer keyboard that I had, you can see this keyboard is so slim. And if you compare this keyboard with my wireless keyboard that I had, I have also posted the unboxing of this keyboard also, you can check it out there. Just look at its dimensions, so thick. This keyboard is like very bulky, very thick and bulky. You can just see how thick this keyboard is. So this is an amazing keyboard. So we will now talk about its specifications. Talking about this keyboard specification, this keyboard comes in blue switches. You can see blue switches, which gives the keyboard a bit of tactile and clicky feeling. I will do the sound test, but you can just feel this is such a clicky feeling because it comes with blue switches, and these are not swappable. I guess you cannot change these switches, it comes in blue only. And now let's talk about the specification of this keyboard. This thing is really bulky, and it has got an operating force of like 60 grams, so you will need a very little force. And as much as I have heard from reviews, this keyboard is very sensitive, means very sensitive. And this thick keys, you feel like a typewriter, you feel like you are typing in a typewriter. This thing is just amazing. And there are adjustment clips in this keyboard. You can see very thick adjustment clips, so big. So here are the adjustment clips for the keyboard. This is a chunky piece of keyboard, so I don't think you will need adjustment clips. But if you use the adjustment clips, if you make height adjustment, then the keyboard will become this much high. You can see it is not too much, but you don't need also, because this keyboard is very thick. Like in this keyboard is so thin, so for adjustment you need to have high adjustment clips, so for better writing angle. But in this keyboard you don't need it, because this keyboard is so much thicker than this keyboard. This is how the sound of the keyboard feels like. Now I will connect the USB in the computer, and now you can see that my keyboard light is turned on and it is getting power. So this is how this keyboard turns on. It creates a light display like this, and it looks really cool, to be honest. And now our keyboard is ready and my PC is turning on. So let's test the RGB of the keyboard. So my PC is ready, so let's check the RGBs. So for changing the RGB, you can use the function key and these keys, these home, page up, delete. These keys are used for changing the RGB effect. So if you press 4 plus inspect, then you will get this key. This is for gaming mode, I guess, because ASWD is on, and here is the direction button, so it is obviously for gaming. And you can get more options like this. Breathing light, you can see this is the breathing mode, and then you can get a lot of modes in this. And if you press function plus home, then you get this effect. This is one of my favorite effect. The keyboard light is off, but if you press any key, the light turns on from that place. If I press something here, the light will turn on. If I press something here, then the light will turn on. This is a cool effect, I like it. And now function plus home, you get another effect. So you can see this is one another effect, and you can then get this cool effect. This is also one cool effect. The key which you will press, from there a wave pulse will go travel through the keyboard. And then function plus page up, if I press this, so then function plus delete, this creates another effect. This wave like pattern looks really cool. Function plus delete again. Now this is another kind of effect. Function plus delete once again. This is one another kind of effect. Function plus delete once again, and it creates this effect. It looks like two waves are coming and merging. Function plus delete again. Now function plus end, if you press, then this effect. This is a really cool effect. Then if you press function plus page down, then this effect. This, I don't like this effect that much, and I don't use it, but it's okay. People, those who like, they can definitely use it. This is another effect. Means this keyboard has a lot of effect, but it does not have per key RGB, because you can see each row line has a different color of RGB, and it's not like per key. So this is another cool pattern. You can see it is like a V shape going on. And to cancel all this cool colors, you have to just press function plus escape and it will cancel. So if I press, and now if you want to remove these effects and you want your keyboard back to normal, you have to just press function plus escape and the keyboard will come to normal. You can change the brightness of the light by function plus down, and when the light is off, these 4 lights will blink, and then you can again increase the brightness by function plus up, and when it is full, these 4 lights will blink again. So you can do this thing also. And this keyboard is no doubt amazing keyboard, and I really like it. Now coming to the sound test, this keyboard can be good if you are a coder like me and you have to do coding for a long hours. You can use this keyboard. You will get a really nice typewriter like experience, and you can do your coding right here. So it is a very good keyboard for that also. Now if you ask me if you should buy this thing or not, first of all, this thing is expensive. This keyboard is not at all cheap, it is really expensive, and for the money you are paying you don't get some features. Like there are some demerits of this keyboard. Like if you check this keyboard, it has dedicated multimedia buttons for multimedia control, like volume up, volume down and volume off. But this keyboard, although it costs very much greater than that keyboard, but it does not have any multimedia control. You don't get any multimedia control with this, but you can set your keyboard to some different keys that you will use for multimedia control. Like in my computer, this is Linux, so in Linux I have done control plus this arrow means volume up, control plus arrow the volume will go up, and in control plus down means volume will go down. I have set my keyboard like that only. And if you press control plus M in my keyboard, it will mute the sound, mute and unmute. So you can set your keyboard to do such kind of things, but yeah, you will not get dedicated multimedia keys with this keyboard. So these are some of the drawbacks of this keyboard, but apart from that, if you work at night like me, you will definitely need a keyboard, because if you have a keyboard that does not have lights or LEDs in it, I mean RGBs in it, you will surely suffer. So if you are a night owl like me and you need a keyboard, definitely you can go with this one. This is not at all a bad keyboard, and I will definitely recommend you. The keyboard is really nice, it has some cool effects, but apart from the effects, this keyboard has some great utility. And that is for the video. Thanks for watching.